Up next, the Broncos and Browns are set to do battle in a series that's been dominated by Denver. They'll look to make it 13 wins in their last 14 against Cleveland. It's Week 7, and the action is just moments away.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And the Denver offense ready to take over for the first time. Get a look at their 8th-year quarterback. His first season as a Bronco, though, Teddy Bridgewater.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny when we talked to him. All he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
From the 22, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential? And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. But what's the big... And his first carry, he loses the football. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. Touchdown, Broncos. Melvin Gordon. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. Their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 13 carries, 52 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And, Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that could be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that, and they're looking for anything to galvanize them.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
There's the rookie from Auburn, Anthony Schwartz.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mayfield on 1st down.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
What were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. 7-7, our score after 1.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Well, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Mayfield now. And this one too low. Anthony Schwartz, the intended target.
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're... And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up 4th and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And it's caught. And he is going to be out of bounds, well short of the pylon, and that will be a turnover on downs. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Room here to run. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 98 yards, and the Broncos have taken the lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum going. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Mayfield.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Handoff comes to Chubb. Pushes him over. And now he picks up the spare. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Bridgewater's throw into the hands of Fant. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. To throw is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now Landry. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. Big hole up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Teddy Bridgewater, 25 yards. And the Broncos on one play have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. From the gun, Mayfield. He completes it to Beckham. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. Oh, he pulls over him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns. Touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be a second down. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. So thanks to the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And some space here. He's going to get this inside the 30.
45 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there.
And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. Mayfield to throw it. Caught on the slant. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Gordon. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Bridgewater now from the 50. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Benardrick McKinney in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing is Bridgewater. And this is incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Bridgewater to throw it. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now, here's Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Mayfield on play action. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Mayfield now. Touchdown, Browns!
Anthony Schwartz.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's third down. From the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Play fake. Mayfield.
Got an open man. It's Schwartz.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Second down and 3.
Here's Mayfield. That is caught at the 7.
And the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are right back in this football game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
On third down, Bridgewater. And that's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
They'll fire one downfield for Fant.
And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hamler now to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Landry now on the return. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They find some open field here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 9.
104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Got three down.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. And they take a knee.
McLaughlin now for the Browns field goal.
from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Hamler now to return it.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. To throw, Bridgewater. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. A run for Nick Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the side.